Hello, dear students. So, welcome to the workshop. Today, we'll have a discussion of the questions which are related to crypto arithmetic. Today, we'll have a discussion which is related to crypto arithmetic. So, in crypto arithmetic questions, we are going to see crypto arithmetic questions more in Infosys and e-litmus papers. So, you will be having the questions of crypto arithmetic questions in Infosys, and as well as e-litmus. So we'll see how can we crack this type of questions, how can we crack this type of questions, and how can we look into this type of questions. First, we'll try to understand. So if you look at crypto arithmetic, so it is basically arithmetic questions only. Those are given in a crypted format. That means arithmetic questions. So it is basically verbal arithmetic. So each and every number is coded as a different alphabet. So you have to follow some set of rules before you are solving the questions which are related to crypto arithmetic. So if you look at the question which is projected as like this, these are the rules which we have to follow. Each and every letter stands for a distinct digit. What are the digits we are going to have? We are going to have a digits. We are going to have a digits as a 0. We are going to have the digits as a 0, 0. Just one second. So we will be having the digits as 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So as per this, the instruction is trying to say that each and every letter which stands for a distinct digit, each and every letter which stands for a distinct digit. So distinct digit means different digit. For example, there is a letter A. So A is coded as 2. For example, A value is 2. Then no other alphabet should take the value as 2. That's the meaning of each and every letter stands for a distinct digit. This is one instruction. The aim is to find out the substitution of the digits for the letters such that the resulting sum or resulting multiplication is arithmetically correct. So with the added restriction that no leading zeros are allowed. No leading zeros means he's trying to say that leftmost digit cannot be 0 for any word which you are going to take. Leftmost digit cannot be 0. That's what he is trying to say, that restriction that no leading zeros are allowed. No leading zeros are allowed. So now you can, this topic will be come under logical and as well as quant. So basically Infosys, they use it to give under logical reasoning. So in e-litmus, they will be giving under quantitative aptitude. So please try to observe a question which is available here, so that you will get a clarity. So please observe the challenge number 1, the first question which is available on the screen. Dear students, instead of raising the hand, if you have any query, please put it in the chat box. Narasimhan, it is useful for both freshers and experienced candidates. B side, note sharing the notes is not possible. If you want to take the questions right now, please make a note of the questions. Okay. B side. Please look at the question. So challenge number 1. You can able to see the question. Each letter stands for a distinct digit. The aim is to find the substitution of the digits for letters such that the resulting sum is arithmetically correct. So with the added restriction that no leading zeros are allowed. So the given question here is 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 is equal to 10. Then what is the value of 10? This is a question. 1 plus 1 plus 1 is equal to 10. Then they are asking us to find out what is the value of 10. So what you need to understand, first let me give you the idea of understanding the question, then we can solve the question. So actually these are crypted alphabets. You have to understand each and every alphabet will take a digit. So ONE1. So actually this is a 3-digit number. added to another 3-digit number, another 3-digit number, and another 3-digit number. Sum of these numbers, these 4 numbers, is giving a result which is equal to 10. Is giving a result which is equal to 10. So it is giving another a 3-digit number. So they are expecting us to find out what is the value of 10, TN value they are asking. What is the value of 10 is a question. So how can we proceed with the solvation of the question? It's very simple. How can we proceed with the solvation of the question? It's very simple. So what we can do is, so just let me take the question. So think of what is the possibilities of this. Let me give you the approach of solving the question. How can we solve the question? First, we'll try to understand the basic approach of solving the question. Then we can proceed with the solvation of the question. So let me take the question here. 1 plus 1 plus 1 is equal to 10. So please observe. So how can we proceed with the solvation of this type of questions? First, we'll try to understand what is the standard way of solving the question. Then we'll try to look at what is the other easy possible ways to make the answer choices faster. So let me take the question here. So let me show you the question. So I hope discussion of this question will be better so that you can able to solve the question if it is given for the next. So let me look at how can we proceed with the solvation of the question. So 2 restrictions, each and every alphabet will be replaced by a single digit or unique digit. That's only the instruction. So let me take the question here. So please observe the question which is available on the screen. Please observe the question which is available on the screen. So this is a given question. 1 plus 1 plus 1 is equal to 10. So what is the value of 10 is the question. So you can just understand 2 important restrictions. What is a restriction is restriction number 1, every alphabet. So there is an alphabet E, there is an alphabet O, there is an alphabet N. So every alphabet will be taken a unique digit. For example, E is occupied by 3, then O should not be 3. If you are getting O is also 3, then that means you are doing somewhere wrong. So that's a mistake. So you have to realize that and you have to proceed for the next. And one more thing is no leading zeros. No leading zeros means, so 1 is a 3-digit number as per the given number. So 1 is a 3-digit number. So you should not assume that the value of this, that means this leading number should not be 0. That's a one more instruction. This leading number should not be 0. This leading number should not be 0. So that is the meaning of that point. So no leading zero is leading digit is 0. So now we can move on to the solvation of the question. So please observe what is the value of E. I don't know the value of E. Let's assume that value of E is equal to 0. This is my assumption. So if I assume it as 0, 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0. What is sum of these numbers? 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0. So will gives a result which is equal to 0. So I given E value as 0, but I am getting N value is also 0. So it is actually a violation of a condition. So N value should not be 0. So that is the reason the plugin whatever I have taken as E is 0, that is definitely a wrong assumption. That's why starting with 0 is not a proper idea. So taking E as 0 is not giving the answer. E should not be 0. So let me assume that I'm going with the assumption as E is equal to 1. So let's assume E is equal to 1. When E is equal to 1, then what is 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1? So 4 times 1 is giving a result which is equal to 4. 4 times 1 is giving a result which is equal to 4. We very well know. So you came to know that when you take E value as 1 and N value we are getting it as 4. So if you take N value as 4, so what is 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4? So 4 times 4 is giving a result as 16. That means E is going to be 6 and 1 is a carry. Now again I came to know that there is violation of the condition. So I understand that whatever I am doing, that is wrong. So because the value of E, I already assumed it as 1. Again E cannot be 1. So E cannot be 6. So E should be 1. So, but we are getting E as a 6. So E cannot take two different digits. So whatever the plugin which I am taking for E, that is going to be wrong. That means taking E as 1 is not a possible correct value. Let's assume that my E value is 2. Let's assume that my E value is 2. So when I take E value as 2, 2 plus 2 plus 2, 2 plus 2 plus 2. What is the sum of these numbers? Sum of these numbers is 8. If I take n value as 8, if I take n value as 8, so if you can observe 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8, 4 times 8, 4 into 8 is going to be 32. So is it okay with the condition? Yes. E value we have assumed it as 2. Now also I got the E value as 2. That means going with 2 is maybe a correct value. So let me check out what is the possibility of the value of O. So let me check out the possibility. So please observe, this is a 3-digit number. That means the T maximum value will be 9. It cannot generate any carry. So please observe, 3 is a carry. O plus O plus O plus O. So if you take O value as 3, then what happens? O value as 3, if you take 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3, it is going to be 12. 12 means it should have some carry. T is a single digit number. So that means taking O value as 3 is not possible, and O value should be less than 3. 2 is not possible. Definitely O value should be taken by 1. O value should be taken by 1. And one more restriction. Sir, why can't we take O value as going to be 0? We cannot take O value as 0 because that cannot be treated as a 3-digit number if you take it as 0. So leading 0 should not be 0. That is the instruction. Leading digit should not be 0. 3 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. What is sum of these numbers? So 3 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 is giving a result as a 7. So we can say the value of TEN is going to be 728. Even if you can calculate arithmetically as 182 plus 182 plus 182, it will exactly match with this. So that is going to be the answer choice. So I hope you are able to understand what I am trying to do here. So there is nothing. Go with a plugin strategy. Start with how to start with the question is very important. Start like this so that you can able to arrive the answer choice. So that's what the answer choice for the first question. That's how you can able to see the questions which are related to crypt arithmetic. So that means as soon as you see the question like this, I am again trying to solve. So please try to understand. So I am assuming that the O value. So I'm just starting with E. So I don't know what is the value of E here. So I don't know what is the value of E here. So I'm starting with this number, this digit. So I'm assuming E value as a 0. But realize that by keeping 0, it should give 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 should be 0. But it is giving a different alphabet. That means it should not be 0. So if you take 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 is going to be 4. But if you take 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 is 16. E is taking the another digit. So E should not be 1 also. So E, if I assume it as a 2, then we can proceed with the solution. 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 is giving a result as 8. So when you take n as going to be 8, 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8, 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8. So what is the sum of these numbers? 8 4s are 32. So 2 is the value here, 3 is a carry. So what is the value of O? So if you take O value as 3, 3 4s are 12. It is giving more digit, giving a carry. So O value must be 1. So if you take 1, 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, it is 4. 4 plus 3 is going to be 7. Answer is 728, which is available as option B. You can mark it as answer choice. I hope you are able to understand the point. So it takes some time. Definitely, these questions are not, by looking at the question, we cannot mark the answer. These questions will take or consume some time. So please observe a question which is available or which is given in the previous Infosys paper. Noon plus moon plus soon is equal to June. What is the value of J plus U plus N plus E? So please observe the question along with the instruction. Challenge number 2. Please observe the question which is given in the previous Infosys paper. if you please understand the question, try to solve it. Simple question. Go with the method which I told you. It will help you to solve the question. So please observe the question. How can we proceed with the solvation? So let's start with the question which is given in the previous Infosys paper. So actually the question here is noon plus moon plus soon is equal to June. They are expecting us to find out what is the value. They are expecting us to find out what is the value of j plus u plus n plus e. So no matter whatever is a given question, first let me understand what is the value of n. So what the two instructions, what are the instructions? Each and every alphabet should be taken by a different digit. So every alphabet need to be a distinct digit. This is one simple instruction. Every alphabet should be a different or distinct digit. The second instruction for you, so no leading zero. No leading zero means leftmost digit should not be zero. These are the only two instructions which are there. So no leading zero. So now you can just observe the question which is projected here. So I don't know what is the value of n. So let me start with the n value. Let's assume that the value of n is equal to 0. So if I assume n value as 0, 0 plus 0 plus 0, what is the sum of these digits? 0 plus 0 plus 0 will be equal to 0, right? So n value, if you assume it as 0, e should not take the value as 0, right? That means whatever the plugin which we have taken for n as equal to 0 is not going to be a proper or correct value. So let me go with the next plugin. Let's assume that the value of n is equal to 1. Let's assume that the value of n is equal to 1. If I assume n value as equal to 1, we can say 1 plus 1 plus 1, that is equal to 3. So I came to know that the value of e is equal to 3. The value of e is equal to 3. Now please observe, what is the n value we have taken? It is 1. So what would be the possible value of O such that you will get a result as 1? So 1 I already taken. So if you take 2, 2, 2, that will be 6. It's not giving 1. If I take 4, 4, 4, that will be 12. This is not possible. 5, 5, 5 will be 15. That's not possible. 6, 6, 6 will be 18. That's not possible. So if I take O value as 7, then what happens? 7 plus 7 plus 7 will give a result which is equal to 21. So 2 is a carry. Again 7 plus 7 plus 7, it is 21 plus 2. It is giving a result which is equal to 23. That means I came to know that the u value is also equal to 3. Here I realized that whatever the plugins which I started with, that is not a correct plugin, because two different alphabets are taking the same digit. This is how you have to do. So now I realize that the value of n is not equal to 1. So then what is the value of n? N must be, let me take the n value as 2. N value as 2. So if I assume n value as 2, what is 2 plus 2 plus 2? 2 plus 2 plus 2 is giving a result which is equal to 6. Giving a result which is equal to 6. That means E value is equal to 6 in this case. So now, so to make n value as 2, what are the possible values of O? What are the possible values of 4? If O can be, if you take 1, 1, 1, that is 3, not giving 2. If I take 3, 3, 3, that is 9, not giving 2. But if I take 4, 4, 4 here, 4 plus 4 plus 4, the value of it will be equal to 12. Already 2 is here, 1 is a carry. So again, if I take 4 plus 4 plus 4, it is 12 and 1 is a carry, we are getting a result which is equal to 13. That means I came to know that U value is 3. So still there is no violation of condition. So now let me understand, what is this carry? Carry is 1. What is the n value we have taken? N value is 2. So n value is 1, n value is 2 and 1 is a carry. What is the sum of these two? Is going to be 3. So one thing you please understand, my dear student. So J value, it's sum of these three numbers, like 1 plus n plus m plus s. So sum of all these numbers is equal to J, is equal to J. So what is the possibility of J value? J will take a maximum value which is equal to 9. J will take a maximum value which is equal to 9. So it cannot be more than that. So it can be 8 or 7, but maximum value I'm talking about is 9. So already 1 is there, and n value also we have taken, that is 2. What is sum of these two? It is going to be 3. 3 plus m plus s is equal to 9. So from this data, I can definitely say that m plus s should be equal to 9. So m plus s should be equal to 9 means what are the possible values? So m also we have taken. So m also we assumed the value of m or no. So m value we don't know. M value we don't know. So what is the possible values of m and s? I'm trying to understand. So m plus n should be equal to not 9. It is 9 minus 3. 9 minus 3. The maximum value will be equal to 6. What is the possibility of making it as 6? So 1 plus 5 is 6. That means m can be 1 or it can be 5 also, and s can be 5. So then you will get the value of j is going to be 9. This is the only one possibility. Sir, why you are taking 9 only? If you take 8, then what happens? If you take 8, 5 is left over. So 5 is left over. So then it can be 1 comma 4, but already 4 we have assigned for O. We cannot take that. So that's the reason the answer should be equal to 9326. Actually, the question is talking about what is a possible value of 9 plus 3 plus 2 plus 6. That's going to be our answer choice. So that's how you can able to solve the question. So it is definitely time consuming. Always the questions are given in that pattern only. So that's why you see this type of questions in Infosys and eLitmus. You will have a good time for solving these questions. So what is the sum of these numbers is a question. So I'm again solving just for the understanding purpose. I'm starting n value as 0. If I take 0, 0 plus 0 plus 0 is not matching. So if I take n value as 1, 1 plus 1 plus 1, 1 plus 1 plus 1 is going to be 3. So to make it as 1, it should be 7. 7 plus 7 plus 7 is 21. So again 7, 7, 7, if you take the sum of these numbers, that is giving a result which is equal to 23. So already we have taken E value as 3. Again U value cannot be 3. That means the plugin of 1 is wrong. So let's go with the plugin of n value as 2. N value as 2. If I take n value as 2, 2 plus 2 plus 2 is giving a result as 6. So we came to know that E value as 6. Let's check with the next one. To make it as 2, sum of three numbers is ending with 2. When it is possible? 1, no. So 1 into 3, 3 into 3, 4 into 3 is 12. So the possibility of O should be 4. The possibility of O should be 4. So then it will give 12. So O value should be equal to 4. And if I take it as 4, 4 plus 4 plus 4, it is 12 and 1 is a carry, then you will get it as 13. So then you came to know that U value will be 3. and n value anyways we have taken it as 2. 1 plus 2 is going to be 3. So m plus n should be equal to j. So what is the possible value of j? So you can just observe j will take a maximum value, that is going to be 9. So already 3 is available here. So how much we need to add? So the maximum possibility is 9. If I assume j value is 9, what is the possibility of these numbers? So already 3 is here. So n is going to be 1, n is going to be 2, and m value I don't know, and s value I don't know. But I can say that 1 plus 1 is a carry. M plus s is equal to 9. So we'll take 8 also, so that you will get a clarity. So why 8 is not possible, I'll tell you. So n value is anyways 2. So from this data, m plus s should be equal to, this is 3. So if you subtract, it will be 6. When it is 6, so the possibility of 6 is 1 and 5. That is also possible. So m can be 1, s can be 5. And also you can remember, m can be 5, s can be 1. No particular rule. It can be 1 and 5 or 5 and 1. So actually they are asking what is the value of j plus u plus n plus e. That is nothing but 9 plus 3 plus 2 plus 6. Sum of these numbers is a resultant. So we can say the value of it will be equal to 20. We can see that option as option C, you can mark it as answer choice. Option C, you can mark it as answer choice. I hope you are able to get a clarity. Dear students, please do respond in the chat box. Are you able to get some clarity? Yes. Let's look at the next question which is available on the screen, and this is for the practice purpose. I'm sure all of you can able to solve this question. Please observe the question just for getting the response, just to know that whether you are following or not. I given this question. Very simple question. Challenge number 3. Within 3 minutes of time. Sachin Surya. What is the answer for the next question which is available on the screen? Very simple question again. Very simple question again. Expecting the response from your end. Dear students, if you have any doubt, you can ask me. So why you are not taking this? I will each and every question. Okay, nice, good response from the students. Some students are already done. Can you tell me what is OUT value? So you are saying the answer. I understand. Shubhangi, Vikram, Pawan Kumar. I got your answer. Okay, Pawan is saying 172. Okay, any other answers, my dear students? 102. Diksha is saying 102. T is 2, G is 9. Okay, fine. Good response, my dear, and good approach. So the way who started the question is important for me. Puneet is saying 172. Please check once again. I didn't get a good response or correct response till now. Shubhangi is saying 102. Okay. Fine, good response. And some students are saying it as 10. Okay. Some students are saying 102. Some students are saying 172. So let me discuss the question, my dear. It's very simple. And why you are doing a mistake, or what is, or how to proceed with the solution, we'll try to understand. So let's take like this, T plus TO plus GO, TO plus GO is equal to out, OUT. So this is a 3-digit number. So what is the meaning of it? If you look at mathematically, there are two numbers, 2-digit numbers like TO and GO. If you are adding these 2-digit numbers, you are going to get a result which is equal to, a 3-digit number. What is the possibilities of this is a question. So one thing, my dear students, you can just understand one important point here. See how many digits you are adding here. You can just observe one thing. What is the value of O? So you can just observe O is equal to 1. Directly we can say O is equal to 1. Why? Because we are adding T plus G, that is giving a 2-digit number. So this is like this, right? T O G O. So this is T, this is U, this is O. So sum of this is giving T. Sum of these two is giving OU. That means it's a 2-digit number. So, and maximum digit in this will be 9. 9 plus 9 is 18. That means the maximum carry which can give is going to be 1. So definitely by looking at this, you have to realize that the value of O must be 1. The value of O must be 1. That's a one important point which you have to know. The value of O must be 1. So I'm just taking here, O must be equal to 1. So when I know O is equal to 1, then what happens? 1 plus 1. What is 1 plus 1? 1 plus 1 is going to be 2. 1 plus 1 is going to be 2. So I came to know that T is going to be 2. Okay. So T plus G is equal to U. So what is the possible value of G? So because we are getting T plus G is giving a number which is equal to 1 is a carry and U, right? It may be, we can write this as 10 plus U. So some carry is there, that one carry I'm taking it as 10. So what is the possibility of this number? So what is the possibility of G? G must be the greatest number. I'm assuming the value of G is equal to 9. If I assume value of G is equal to 9, already T is going to be 2. 2 plus 9, how much it is? 2 plus 9 is giving a result which is equal to 11. Then O is going to be 1. It is a carry. But already if I take 11 here, already U is O is 1. But I cannot give U is also 1. Then it is going to be violation of the condition. That means definitely the value of G should not be equal to 9. The G value should be less than 9. If I take it as G is equal to 8, then it is going to be 10. Then O is going to be 0. So we can give O as U as going to be 0. So we can give U for 0. And it is going to be 10. 1 is a carry, that is taken as like this. So answer choice must be this. So 81 plus 21 is equal to 102. That's a value. So what is the value of out is a question. So out must be equal to 102. So whatever the question, so the approach should be like this. I hope you are able to get the point. Please do respond, my dear students. Actually, what is the question? They are asking us to find out what is the value of OUT. What is the value of OUT? So option is not available. Actually, value of O plus OUT should be equal to 1 plus 0 plus 2. So the sum of this is going to be 3. Option is not available anyways. So the answer choice for this should be equal to 3. What is out value? That's why I didn't ask what is O plus U plus T. Find out what is OUT I asked. So answer choice must be 102 is the code for it. 102 is the code for it. I hope you are able to get the point. So still one more time I'm trying to repeat. So this is a digit which is there as a part of carry. So sum of those 2 digits is giving this carry. That means the value or alphabet O should be equal to 1 undoubtedly. When it is 1, 1 plus 1 is 2. So T value must be 2. When T value is 2, what is the possibility of G value? I'm trying to check. So when T value is 2, so G value, I'm assuming it as 9. If I take G value as 9, 9 plus 2 is going to be 11. Again, I'm getting U value as 1. That means the plugin of this is wrong. The plugin of G is going to be 9 is wrong. The next possibility is G can be 8. When you take G as going to be 8 plus 2 is going to be 10, then U will be equal to 0. That's also possible. So then 1 is going to be this is a possible value. So answer will be the code for OUT out will be equal to 102. Code for OUT out will be equal to 102. So is that clear, my dear students? Is that clear? So please do respond in the chat box. We'll go for the next challenge. This video won't be available in YouTube. So next question, challenge number 4. Can you please observe or read the question? Can you tell me what is the answer choice for the question? Use the common sense approach in solving the question. Good question again. You can use common sense in solving the question. Like possibilities of the digits you can think or assume. Start with the possibilities of assumption. If you have any carry, please think of what is a possibility. What is the answer choice, my dear students? Any response? Please try to connect with arithmetic calculations, then you can feel very comfortable in solving. Anyways, let me discuss the question. Try to connect with arithmetic calculations, then you can feel comfortable of solving the question. Then you can feel comfortable of solving the question. So I got the 3 responses till now. One student is saying it as 10, other student is saying it as 12, the other student is saying it as 13. Okay, 3 different responses. Let me look at what is the actual meaning of the question. So what is the given question here? The question is trying to say that eat plus that is equal to apple. So let me take it. What is the meaning of eat plus that is equal to apple? So eat is a 3-digit number. Eat is a 3-digit number. And that is also a 3-digit number, 4-digit number. Eat plus that is equal to apple. Eat plus that is equal to apple. Eat plus that is equal to apple. So the resultant is a 5-digit number. Resultant is a 5-digit number. So that's a one thing which we can able to understand. So you can just observe the question here. Eat plus that is equal to apple. So first solve from here. So actually, as I told you, we have to start from here, but there is a carry which is trying to give me one idea. What is the idea? So T and this is A. What is the possibility of value of A? So A, definitely A must be equal to 1. There is no other possibility. Why? Because T is a single digit number. If you add some carry, so what is the carry? Maximum possibility is going to be 9, right? 9 plus 9 is 18. So A will be definitely taken with a digit called 1. And one more thing, T is equal to P. It is definitely not possible. So this is T plus some carry. What is a carry possible? It is going to be 1. So when it is 1, what is the possible value of T? The maximum digits it can take is 9. It cannot take 8 also, because if I take 8 plus 1 is 9. Then it will be a single digit number. There is no chance of getting a carry here. So definitely the value of T is going to be 9. The value of T is going to be 9. I came to know that value of T is 9. What is 9 plus 1? 10. So that means the P value should be equal to 0. P value should be equal to 0. So because we know that the value of T is 9, what is 9 plus 9, my dear students? 9 plus 9 is 18. So the value of E I came to know as H, and there is a carry here. Value of E is going to be H. There is a carry here. Now let me check out what is the possible value of A and H, so that we can able to arrive the final answer choice. So O value, P value is going to be 0, right? So what is the possibility of A value I am trying to think of? So A value, if I take it as A value, if I take it as 1, already A value is 1, we know that. So we can put there that also here. 1 plus 1 plus 1, what is the sum of this? It is going to be 3. So what is the possibility of H value? So definitely H must be replaced by 2, because we have to get it as 0. 8 plus 2 is 10. So then it is going to give a carry. So overall, the value of apple will be equal to 10038. So they might be asking what is the sum of the numbers or whatever. So we can make the answer choice as going to be this, and then whatever the question or operation which is there, you can perform the same operation in order to arrive that. So I hope you are able to get the point. I hope you are able to get the point. So very simple. We are just doing the arithmetic calculation. Compare arithmetic calculation so that you can, how can we take the A value as 1? So could you do one more? Yeah, I will definitely do. I'll solve this one more time. So we are able to see this is a 3-digit number. Compare with arithmetic calculation. 3-digit number plus 4-digit number. Sum of these two is giving a 5-digit number. Sum of these two is giving a 5-digit number. So when this type of thing is possible, so this is possible. So whatever the value of this, so I just want to tell you the value of A must be equal to 1. Why? Because T plus some carry. So I don't know what is a carry. So T plus some carry should be giving a result which is a value of AP, right? So you can think like mathematically. So A is anyways, the maximum value of A will be equal to 1, because that's a carry. Because you can just observe you got a carry of 1 plus 9, because maximum carry of when we are adding 2 digits, the maximum carry is going to be 1 only. So some carry 1 plus 9 is going to be 10. That means the value of P is going to be 0. P is going to be 0. T is going to be 9. So these are the things which we can understand from this. If T is 9, it is going to be 18. So A value already I had taken it as 1. Then it is going to be 3. E value we have taken it as 8. What is the possibility of H? H value must be 2. Then it is going to be 10. Then everything is going to be possible. So we can say the value of this is going to be 100,100,10038. So basically they are expecting us to find out, what is the addition of this. So apple will be 1 plus 0 plus 0 plus 3 plus 8. Sum of this is giving a result as 12. You can mark your answer choice as equal to option C. You can mark your answer choice as equal to option C. So I hope you are able to get a clarity. So one more question which is given in the recent Infosys paper. So please observe the question. Can you tell me what is the value of sir or something? Please look at the question. Challenge number 5. Good question actually. Please try to spend some time. Tell me what is a possible answer choice. Rational thinking is required for solving this type of question, not one-way thinking. Two-way thinking is required in solving this type of question, script arithmetic. Good questions. Please observe the possibility. IS, a 2-digit number, added to a 4-digit number. Resulting answer is a 4-digit number. What is the possible value of the all the digits are S plus I plus R? They are asking. Are you done? This won't be available in YouTube. Fine, I'm able to get some responses from the students. I'm able to see some responses from the students. Let's try to look at how can we proceed with the solvation of the question. Try to look at how can we proceed with the solvation of the question. So the question which is projected here is going to be this. So we have a question, is is a 2-digit number. Is plus this, THIS, is plus this is equal to, again, 2-digit number adding to 4-digit number. We are getting a 4-digit number which is given as HERE, which is given as HERE. So sum of these two numbers is giving this number. What is the possibility of all these values is a question. So when it is possible and how it is possible, let's try to look at. So point number one. So please observe carefully all the points which I am trying to tell you. So let me start here. What is the possibility of this? So we just able to see T plus nothing. So there is no carry here. So T cannot be equal to H, right? T is equal to H as per the data. T is equal to H. Is it possible? Definitely not possible. So when it is possible, T plus some carry. So what is the maximum possibility of carry which we are having? So C, T plus some carry, the maximum possibility of carry is going to be 1 here because we are adding 2 digits. So T plus 1 is equal to H. T plus 1 is equal to H. So T plus 1 is equal to H. That means we should have some carry which is generated from here. So in order to get a carry here, so again, H is not directly equal to E, right? Definitely H is not equal to E. So nothing is there. But H is not equal to E. Two different alphabets cannot be taking the same digit. So 8 is equal to H, not possible. So when it is possible, here also I understand that H plus 1 carry. What is the possibility of carry? Carry must be equal to 1. So H plus carry should be equal to 1. So these are the 2 points which I am able to see. So that means this also need to generate a carry and give it for this. Need to generate a carry and give it for this. So because of that, so let's assume if you get a value as this 1. So what is the possibility of H? So H must be equal to 9. H must be equal to 9. Why? Because that is the only maximum number of H which can generate a carry. If I take H value as 8, 1 plus 8 is 9. It is a single digit number. It cannot generate a carry. Then T should be equal to H. That violates a condition. So T should have a carry and H should have a carry. So that means T will get a carry from here, H will get a carry from here. So in order to take a carry and generate a carry, the possibility of value of H should be equal to 9. The possibility of value of H should be equal to 9. Are you able to get my point? The possibility of value of H should be equal to 9. So what is 1 plus 9? That is going to be 10. 1 is anyways carry. So in order to make H as 9, what is the possibility of T value? T value must be equal to 8. T value must be equal to 8. So I hope you are clear till here. So this is an important point. So if you are clear till here, then you can able to get the answer. So you want me to discuss one more time? I'll discuss. So please observe, I'm discussing one more time. So you can just observe. One student is asking me to discuss once again. So you can just observe, it's better to discuss once again. So you can just observe one point here. The point which I want to tell you is the first, T and H. So that means without any carry, then T should be T, right? So A plus 0 should be equal to A. So, but if we say that A is equal to B, that means that A will be followed with a carry or added with a carry. So that's a point we have to understand. So T cannot be, T is equal to H, T plus nothing is equal to H. So it is a different digit. That is possible if and only if this is having a carry from the previous one. This is having a carry from the previous one. That means from here, this is having a carry. That is 1. So now, so if you have 1 plus T, then we can say it is going to be H. So 1 plus T is equal to H. Still, I don't know what is a T value and H value. So let me look at the next point. So here also, H is not equal to E. So H and H is 5, E is going to be 5. H and E should not take the same digit, right? So that means H also need to have some carry, then only the possibility of this is possible. H is equal to H, but H is equal to E means there should be some carry which is generated from the previous numbers. So carry, maximum possibility of carry is going to be 1. Even if you take 9 and 9, 9 plus 9 is 18. Maximum carry is 1. So again, this also need to give a carry means, the H value should be taken. H value should be taken, which is equal to 9. H value should be taken, which is equal to 9. So now I came to know that H is 9. 1 plus 9 is 10. It will give 1 as a carry. Already we have taken that because of the condition. So that means I can say that the value of E must be equal to 0. And what is H value? We have taken it as 9, right? So what is the possibility of T value? 1 plus 8 is 9. So T value should be equal to 8. T value should be equal to 8. I hope you are clear till here. I hope this is clear. Nice, very good. Are you clear now? Bhavesh? Yes, fine. So now you can just observe. S plus S is equal to E. What is E value? E value is 0, right? As per our logic, E value is 0. S plus S is equal to 0. So when it is possible, if S is 0, it is possible, but S cannot be 0 because already we have given E as 0. And when again it is possible, 0 plus 0 is 0, or otherwise 5 plus 5 is equal to 10. 5 plus 5 is equal to 10. When you take 5 plus 5, then 1 is a carry. then it will be 10. So I hope that point is clear. Now, what is the possibility of I? So you have to get a carry. So I cannot take lesser numbers. I cannot take 4, or I cannot take 3, I cannot take 2, I cannot take 1. It should be more than that only. Why? Because 4 plus 4 is 8, 8 plus 1 is 9. That time you cannot get a carry. Already we have taken a carry, if you can understand, by observing the mathematical arithmetic calculation. So I cannot be 4, I cannot be 5 also. I can be either 6 or 7, nothing else is possible. So if I take I is equal to 7, what is 7 plus 7 plus 1? That is going to be 15. 1 is a carry. But S value I already taken as 5. R value cannot be 5. That means taking 7 also not possible. Only leftover possibility for I is going to be 6. 6 plus 6 plus 1 is going to be 13. So that means the R value is going to be 3. So actually the question here is, what is the value of SAR or S plus I plus R? S is going to be 5, I is going to be 6, R is going to be 3. They are asking the sum of these numbers. So you very well know how to solve this further. So sum of these numbers is going to be 5 plus 6 plus 3, that is going to be 14. 5 plus 6 plus 3, that is going to be 14. I hope you are able to understand the point. I hope you are able to understand the point. We can't take t is 9. If this is wrong process, then please tell. So addition of 4 plus 5 digit is a 5 digit number, so we cannot take. Yes, that is also fine. T cannot be 9. If t is 9, we'll get another 5 digit number. That's also correct, Mr. Ravi Kumar. Whatever the point which you have asked, that's correct. We cannot take I as 7. When you take I as 7, 7 plus 7 plus 1 is 15. Already S is 5. R cannot take 5. That's why we are not taking I is equal to 7. Okay. So next question, which is based on the product of numbers, please observe the question which is available on the screen. What is the value of ACC is the question. Challenge number 6. Product of numbers. AB into AB is equal to ACC. What is the value of ACC? In the first problem, O value we should not take 0 because leading digit should not be 0. If you take a leading digit as 0, then that will be 2-digit number. ONE 1 is there. O should not be 0. Any question you take, leading digit should not be 0. That's a complete restriction. You can able to see that restriction in second line. Please read the restriction. There is no CRT 6 p.m. batch today. Yes, exactly. Nice, good response from the students. AB into AB is ACC. What is the value of that is a question. What is the value of that is a question. How can we proceed with the solution? Very simple approach again. So again, I'm just trying to use this kind of method in solving the question. So product of two numbers AB into AB is equal to ACC. They are expecting us to find out what is the value of ABC. So it is a product of two-digit numbers. So I'm just trying to solve it like this. For example, you have any numbers as in this way. Let's assume that I want to find out the product of numbers 12 into 13. How can we find out the product of numbers 12 into 13? There are two ways. One is you can just observe 12 into 13 mathematically. We can just study this in school standard. 13 into 2 is going to be 26. 13 into 1 is 13. 13 plus 2 is 15. This is one way. Or otherwise 12 I can just represent as 1 and 2. 13 I am just trying to represent it as 1 and 3. 1 and 3. So in order to get the resultant, you can just look at like this. So this is a single digit. So here we are getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is going to be 5. And number of intersections here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Answer is 156. Answer is 156. Lines method in solving. And there is one more approach in solving the question. That is nothing but Vedic math trick in solving the question. What is Vedic math trick is? Vedic math trick is nothing but you can just use a very simple approach of IXI in order to get the resultant. What is IXI is? I is nothing but the product of your unit digits. That means 2 into 3 is giving a result as 6. Cross is nothing but the product of unit and tens digit and unit and tens digit summation. 1 into 3 is going to be 3. 1 into 2 is going to be 2. 3 plus 2 is going to be 5. Then again, 1 into 1 is giving a result as 1. So finally, we can say the resultant is going to be 156. Finally, we can say that resultant is going to be 156. So whenever we have product of any two-digit number with another two-digit number, you can use this kind of approach in solving. We can use this kind of approach in solving. So here also, for example, let me assume that I have any two numbers which are given as like this. I have any two numbers which are given as like this. So let's assume that I want to find out what is the product of 22 into 22. So how can we do the calculation? 2 into 2, that is going to be 4. 2 into 2 is 4. 2 into 2 is 4. 4 plus 4, that is going to be 8. Again 2 into 2 is 4. So finally the resultant is going to be 484. Finally the resultant is going to be 484. So the same logic you can apply for any numbers. So here also I am trying to understand the same thing. So we have a product of two numbers, AB into AB is equal to ACC, which is clearly given. So you can observe B into B. What is B into B? B into B will give a result which is equal to B square. So then you can observe AB plus AB. What is AB plus AB? AB plus AB will be equal to 2AB. Then A into A. What is A into A? A into A is A square. So these are compared with ACC. That means can I say A square is equal to A, and that means A value is equal to 1. And the second condition which we can able to see, this is the first condition, A square is equal to A, comparing this and this. And we have one more condition, 2AB value is equal to C. Already I know that A value is going to be 1. That means 2B is equal to C. 2B is equal to C. And what about the other one? C is equal to B square. So we have this as a one condition. And the last one, if you compare, so what is a comparison of the last one? So last one is trying to say that C is equal to B square. C is equal to B square. So how can we take it? So B square is equal to C. B square is equal to C. So these two are representing the value of C only. So that means, can I say the value of 2B is equal to B square? That means B into B. So one B is gets cancelled. That means that the value of B is equal to 2. So because we got the value of B is equal to 2, then the C value is nothing but 2B, that is going to be 4. That means I understand AB. A is equal to 1, B is going to be 2. AB is nothing but 12. 12 into 12, 12 into 12. What is 12 into 12? It is 144. It is 144. Mathematically it is correct, and using the cryptarithmetic also we can say A value is going to be 1, C value is going to be 4, C value is going to be 4. So we can say 144 is going to be the value of ACC. 144 is going to be the value of ACC. Okay, I hope you are able to get a clarity. So that's how you can able to see the questions which are related to crypt arithmetic. So in the crypt arithmetic, you can see the questions in this way. So dear students, if you are like the session, if you want to join with the regular batch, if you want to join with the regular batch of CRT, so we'll be conducting the CRT, which is having all the modules, like we are going to cover all the different modules which are available in the entire aptitude, which is going to be helpful for all the different kinds of placements like Accenture, Deloitte, Capgemini, Infosys, TCS and all. So whatever the things are there for the different kinds of companies, so we'll be covering all those modules in the classroom session. So by taking 45 days period of time, so we'll be covering all the modules. So if you are interested for getting enrolled with CRT, so you can get joined with the CRT training. So Monday onwards, a fresh batch is starting. So if you are interested to join with that batch, you can enroll with that batch. Already enrolled students. So already enrolled students, no need of getting enrolled. So new students, if you want to get enrolled with us, you can get enrolled with us. So what are the topics which we are going to cover is, these are the topics which we'll cover. So we'll be covering the quantitative aptitude by covering arithmetic, modern math, algebra, geometry, and data interpretation. Also, we'll be covering logical reasoning, where odd man out, analogy, coding and decoding, blood relation, seating arrangement, syllogism, questions on Venn diagrams, questions which are related to non-verbal reasoning, and cubes and dice, and all the problems which are related to puzzles will be covered. So all these are the overall module, which will take 45 days of time for us for preparing, for discussing. And as well as we are going to discuss the papers which are given in the previous papers, like whatever the company specific, like Capgemini is doing the drive, TechMindra is doing the drive, Accenture is doing the drive. So based on the company, what are the important chapters which you need to prepare, and what are the previous questions based on the requirement of the companies, and based on the hiring of the company, will be giving the information which is regarding to that. Okay, that's how the training will be goes on. So if you are interested, you can contact Naresh IT team. You can contact Naresh IT team. So I'm just